Hey guys, this is just a quick video of showing you guys what to expect in your Mk5 package and a couple of tips about the Saber. First of all, I want to say thank you very much for your patience with this run. It did go far beyond what it was supposed to have as far as the date, and I thank you all very much. So in your package, first you will get Plaque. It has a little shaded image of the Saber in the background with the bold letters on it. You'll each get one of those. The numbering will be in the order of who came first as far as getting on the run. Will come with a blade plug. I made the blade plug long enough so that your installer can trim it down for the LEDs however he wants to do it, but it is long enough so that it will cover any situation. The Saber, of course. Switches. There's screen mesh behind this. Excuse me. There is a crystal in here. I don't know if you can tell it or not, but I put a piece in there to help catch light and bring it up. A little fiber optic piece in there to help catch the light, to light this up a little bit. This is a round crystal, and it kind of gives a little bit of a honeycomb effect when lit up. So on the adapters, or couplers I should say, and there is the chassis adapter designed to fit the Goth 3D 0.99 inch chassis. Section here is milled out to allow for wire clearance with the Goth crystal chamber. Set screw for the chassis adapter, so loosen that up and that comes right out. Put rods in there. Honestly, I used to do these by hammering, but and flatten them out and hammering them in and whatever, but I've come to realize that's kind of a waste. I recommend just using some super glue on the rods in there, because these are not the threaded rods for that size chassis. On the LED, on the first run, I did a set screw right in front of where this shroud cutout is, and it was, it didn't stand out bad right there. But now that we're doing the different LEDs, pixels, I would almost need a set screw right here. I did not want to do that. I thought that would look ugly, so I'm going to leave it up to your installer of how he wants to do that. He can either drill through here and get a set screw in that, or he can do whatever he wants on the inside of there. But personally, I just thought that was, I just didn't want to do a set screw there. So that is your emitter. Well, while I'm here, now this whole piece right here will just screw out. This install is not bad. Now the switch itself screws into this also, but you can, you can solder that up without even having to unscrew the switch. And then, just stick it back in there. Now, on the install, I recommend the very first thing you do is wire up this switch. Take this screw off and this cover will come off. It's got a, this is the tightest quarter, is getting that switch wired up. I'm trying to get the light on it. There you can see it. There, kind of, sort of. But I would wire this switch up. You can visually inspect it and make sure it looks good. Then wire this up, I guess, and put this in there, or just put this in there for testing purposes to make sure that you've got your clearances and nothing is grounding out from this switch right here. And then wire up this switch. But I definitely recommend this being the absolute first thing that you do, is wire up this switch so you can make sure that you got that good. Everything else is super easy. So that's just my recommendation anyway. So anyways. Alright, on the 2 extra couplers. And these are just options, so you can switch things up as things go, so you don't get so bored with the saber. I know it doesn't matter how nice a saber is, you can still get bored of one. I did hone every part for each saber so that you get the same orientation with the pommel. So you can go with that look. Or you can go with the Graflex clamp. Excuse me. Now on this piece, this has slots milled in here on each side so you can slide your clamp on. The one end has no slots. That end should go, well, needs to go towards the front. That's so that you can put this on first. It's your Graflex clamp. On here, let me see, and that way you don't have to modify your clamp, and then once it's on there you can twist it around to whatever orientation you want and then screw this on. So you can go with that look without having to modify your clamp as far as cutting, dremeling off the little tabs on the inside of there. And you know, so it can't go on but so far, and I was judging from the Obi-Wan Kenobi lightsaber. That is about how it's supposed to sit on there. So that's about perfect. It just can't slide up but so far. So you'll be safe as far as from scratching this up. And this is slightly larger right here, so the clamp will be tightening down on this, not the grenade section. And just a warning, these little notches right here where it meets up to this, they have got me a couple times. When I was doing something, I don't remember, I was doing something by tightening or loosening or whatever, but they will pinch you. Be careful. So that is everything that will be coming. Not a Graflex clamp. I can't afford to supply those to everybody. But that is what you'll be receiving in your package. Thanks again, guys. And again, I really appreciate everyone's patience. So thank you. May the force be with you. Have a great day.